Hello, my name is Jim Slothauer, and I'm a head trustee here at Trinity. I'd like to talk to you about the Greek cross that is mounted on the sanctuary wall behind me. But first, I'd like to give you a little timeline information about our time here at this church. We moved here from Trinity on Florida Boulevard, which had a very large traditional cross that was mounted on the sanctuary wall. Our first church service here was on June 30th, 2018, and used the altar furnishings from Trinity, Florida, until our new furnishings came in. An altar cross was used in place of a cross on the sanctuary wall. In November, the new furnishings arrived: the altar, ambo, baptismal font, and the new Greek cross. When seeing the Greek cross on the sanctuary wall and not a traditional cross, people started questioning if it was a cross at all. And if so, it was not the cross they wanted hanging in our new sanctuary. Listening to their concerns, they were asked to give it time. It was a shock, but with time they might accept it as a Christian cross and come to like it. In December 2018, Pastor Moyer took a call to Bethel Lutheran Church in Morton, Illinois. In June 2020, Pastor Buss took a call to be an executive assistant to the Rocky Mountain District. Pastor Link stepped in to be our vacancy pastor as the call committee searched for a new pastor. In May 2021, we extended a call to Pastor Jonathan Berkey, but the call was declined. So Pastor Link stayed on as our vacancy pastor. After almost a year and a half of searching for the right pastor, the call committee found Pastor Crow, extended a call to him, and he accepted our call and started in January of this year. Since Pastor Crow came here, we have formed a campus growth committee, which asks questions of the congregation to help find the direction of our church. After 4 years in this sanctuary, I feel it is time to address the Greek cross with 3 options. All 3 options include the Greek cross. The trustees, design committee, and representatives from the Elders and Altar Guild approved that I bring this to you, the congregation. I have 3 proposals for you to consider and vote on. The first proposal is to leave the Greek cross as is. The second proposal is to put a traditional cross inside the Greek cross, with the traditional cross extending 6 inches past the Greek cross on the top and both sides, and 42 inches past the bottom as shown. The traditional cross would be 6 inches wide and 4 to 5 inches deep. The cross shown is made from polished stainless steel, but could be made from wood or other materials. My thoughts are that the Greek cross's 4 corners are facing the center of the traditional cross and highlighting and glorifying the traditional cross, but your interpretation may be different. The third proposal is to put a backlit traditional cross inside the Greek cross, with the cross also extended 6 inches past the Greek cross on the top and both sides and 42 inches past the bottom. The backlit traditional cross would be 4 inches wide and 4 inches deep, with a 1-inch gap on each side between the Greek cross and set 1 inch off the wall so that the light would glow around the cross as shown. LED colored lights would be used so that the backlighting would match the color of the paraments on the altar. The cross shown is made from polished stainless steel, but could also be made of wood or other materials. If you choose the cross or backlit cross, you need to know the following. Number 1, the Greek cross will not be moved or removed. Number 2, a committee will need to be formed to decide the material the cross is to be made from. Number 3, Find a company that will make and install the cross. Number 4, get cost for making the cross, shipping, taxes, and installing the cross. Number 5, bring the proposal to the congregation for approval. If the cross or backlit cross are approved by the congregation, you need to know the following. Number 1, there is no money budgeted for a new sanctuary cross, so members will be asked to donate money to pay for the new cross. Number 2, knowing the cost of the new cross, we would also need to add another 10% on top of the total bid to pay for the unknown items that almost always show up. To vote, check the circle for the Greek cross, or backlit cross that you like. Also check if you are a member or visitors. We want to get visitors' input also. There is a box in the narthex to put your votes in. Please only vote once. You will have 2 weeks to vote. Then after the Monday night service on the second week, the box will be removed and the votes counted by volunteers and results given to me. For those watching by live streaming, we want your vote also. Go to trustees@tlcbr.org and tell us your choice. Number 1, Greek cross. Number 2, cross. Number 3, backlit cross. Also include if you are a member or visitor. After the votes have been counted, you'll be notified by Pastor or me what the next step will be. Thank you for your time, and God bless you and your family.